Inside the White House Situation Room, US President Donald Trump met his national security advisors on Friday, May 29th, to decide whether to move forward with the proposed agreement to extend the Iran ceasefire and reopen the Strait of Hormuz. The high-level meeting lasted about 2 hours, with Trump saying he was looking to make a final determination on the deal. After the meeting, the White House said the president would only approve an agreement that meets all US conditions and protects American interests. In a social media post ahead of the meeting, Trump outlined several demands for Iran. He said Tehran must agree never to develop a nuclear weapon, immediately keep the Strait of Hormuz open to unrestricted shipping, and remove any water mines in the region. Trump also claimed that the US naval blockade around Iran would be lifted and that ships stranded in the Strait of Hormuz could begin moving again. He further said Iran's enriched uranium stockpiles would be identified and destroyed in coordination with the International Atomic Energy Agency. But Iran says the deal is not final yet. Iranian officials have disputed several of Trump's claims, calling his description of the negotiations a mixture of truths and lies. According to Iranian sources, the draft agreement does not include US demands for toll-free passage through the Strait of Hormuz or the destruction of Iran's nuclear material. Tehran has also insisted that $12 billion in frozen Iranian assets must be released before it moves to the next stage of talks. The money, largely linked to past Iranian oil sales, has remained blocked in overseas accounts under US-led sanctions for years. Iranian officials argue that the funds belong to Iran and say their release is one of the most important conditions for moving forward with discussions on sanctions relief and other issues. Meanwhile, US Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth said Washington remains ready to resume military action if necessary, adding that the United States has sufficient weapons stockpiles to do so.
And I had a chance to talk to President Trump this morning. He wanted me to reiterate how patient he is in ensuring that with America undertaking this kind of historic endeavor, any deal will be a good one, a great one. Our ability to recommence if necessary is, we are more than capable. Our stockpiles are more than suited for that, both there and around the globe, because of how we balance exquisite and more plentiful munitions. So we're in a very good place. Any decision about future Taiwan arms sales, as the President said, will rest with him.